Hey, I'm Mike. I'm from Make Noise. I'm just going to show you the Morphagene. It's our new module. It's about tape music and micro sounds. So it's similar to the Phonogene in a couple ways. It has some of the same controls. I'm just going to show you some breaks that we have loaded in. And I loaded those in on an SD card just before the interview. So I'll just go through some of the controls. On the SD card, you can put in splices and it'll save where you put the splices. So as I go through organize, we're just going to see the different splices. I'm just kind of scanning through in sequence. So just with one patch cable, I'm going to do a pretty simple patch. Stepped random voltage into organize. Acts as a pretty cool, like, random sampler in this sense. But that's not really all it does. It's you can focus on microsound as well. So that means by cutting up into smaller and smaller bits and looping them or separating them, reorganizing. So I'm going to start doing some more microsound here. I'm making the gene size very small, so you get in the millisecond range of loop size. With slide, you can scan through your splice. And you can kind of explore what the transient sounds like in the micro realm. The new control that we're definitely showing off today is the Morph. That introduces polyphony into the module as well. So you can hear it starts to stack grains on top of each other. Goes into texture-based synthesis. Pretty rad with drums. It's also pretty cool with some other stuff too. So I had mentioned before that there's an SD card where you can load in new samples. So I'm just going to quickly show you what that's like. Turn this down for a sec. I'm going to load in an orchestral sample from Vangelis. And that's pretty easy and it's pretty fast. You just put in your SD card, press shift, and then you're good to go. Once it's loaded in, you can take the SD card out. And this is kind of like the reverb, where when you start maxing out the control, the morph control, it starts doing this shimmering pitch shifting effect where it pitch shifts up a fifth in an octave. Very cool. And then the last thing I'll show you is this mode that we're really excited about. It's called the time lag accumulator. Very inspired by like Frippatronics and like tape loop style processing. So I've got a sequence from the GPO. And I'm just going to record that into the Morphagene. I'm going to normal it real quick. So this is now just the Morphagene, just what I recorded in a new splice. If you just press record one more time, it enters that TLA mode. And that will continuously record over itself. One of the cool features about the Morphagene is that it has independent speed for playback and record. So you can do time lag accumulation, where every iteration of the buffer, it will pitch shift again. Gives you these very cool cascading or shimmering effects. Each of the controls is voltage controllable as per usual. We have tons of gates. Gates in, gate out. We have a new envelope out. Great use. Great for using with the rest of your system, kind of controlling other aspects. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist. It's a pretty deep module, so we didn't really get to everything, but yeah, that's the Morphagene.